Hello, hello, my friends. I am back. Yes, I am back, my subbies, my subscribers. For all the new subscribers, thank you for checking in. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. I am going to be experiencing some amazing, amazing opportunities, and it's all thanks to you all with your continued viewing of my channels. And again, make sure you subscribe because when new things, are being shown and whatnot, you are going to be in the know. Okay? So on the 11th, I attended ScrapFest, and ScrapFest is such a wonderful opportunities where individuals can go and scout out some of the new items and basically just get to see all of the store owners, bringing in their new things and, coming from all corners of Ontario and just amazing. So I want to show you uh, first just the the handout that was provided, and it basically explained a little bit. So for example, it took place on the Friday, Saturday. I've been going for years on a Saturday and finally decided that I would make it on a Friday. And so I went on a Friday, and it was a fabulous opportunity. I got to meet Lisa in person, and Lisa is the head organizer of this fabulous event. And I also have to show you some lovely papers that she gifted me, and that was so fabulous. So Lisa, I thank you so much. She was such a blessing to me, and I know that that's just the type of spirit and person that she is. So listen, this was so much fun. They had 25 individuals here, and this is the layout of the setting. And I'm not sure about next year, but what I am sure of in terms of plans is that I would love to be in this space. I would love to be one of the vendors. So that's something I will ponder and consider. I will consider that. It was great. I connected with some individuals there. This is just a bigger showing of the vendors and especially those who were sponsors. So the gold sponsors are all the ones in the big bold advertisements. This is what I want. I want to be a gold sponsor next year. And then the silver sponsors were listed at the bottom, and the bronze. I was blessed to be a bronze sponsor. And here you see TryPaperPlay. That's my website, www.trypaperplay.com, and you will find me there and all that I do. So thank you, Lisa, for this wonderful opportunity and the papers and all of that stuff. And for wonderfully fortunate folks got an opportunity to get a hold of my journals. The only thing that I wish I had done was to video and make a memory of that, because they were so gorgeous. So gorgeous. So they're out there and they've got a new home. I want to show you what I picked up. First and foremost, I'm going to put it, well, okay, I'll tell you. So last maybe 3 years ago, I came across a fabulous lady. Her name is Julie, and I got a journal from her, and I loved it so much. And if you've heard of other people speaking, we generally do not use the journals that we purchase or gifted from others. We collect them, we use them for ideas and just to feel good. And a lot of people do that, and we sometimes chastise them and say, no, you got to use it, it's to be used. But when a maker gets a journal from another maker, we oftentimes just want to keep it and just look at it. And so I got such a journal, at least I think it was 3 years ago. Let me grab it quickly, hold on. So here is a journal that I got from her, and I even kept the price on it. It was $45 and well worth it. I was tempted to get another $45 one, but my budget was very specific this year, so I didn't bother. But I just love this journal that I got from her. And so in making my own journals, it is such an inspiration for me. And I keep telling you all that we, in sharing our papers, I visit grade 4 and 5s and bless them with papers and speaking to them about paper crafting. And I, share my goodies with them. And I always say to them that, there's so much we can do with these paper pieces because as artists, we use any and every piece of scrappy papers to create. And so when we gift, please make sure anybody out there, you use and know that you can use every piece of paper, even just for a little scrappy piece for decorating. All right? Now, enough of that schooling. So, this time I try to be smart because this lady, Julie, with this beautiful journal, I just love it, love it, love it. Sometimes in my traveling to work, I just take it and I flip through. And here is what I'm speaking about. This tiny piece of paper here. She just added um a button and voila, beautiful. So I saw that she had some smaller journals, and so I got them. Why get one when you can get more than one, right? So this size, this was $10. This little one was $8. And this one, for some reason, she marked it as 20, but I didn't care because it was more than just getting one. And to me, it added more ideas and such. She is amazing. She is an artist, And so here we can see this. Oh, and it's trying not to come out. This, I was telling her because over time I kept looking at the book, and it took me a long time before I found all the nooks and crannies. And when I thought I found something, I found another. So, she loves to layer, and she's so good at it. And so here she's got 2 tags, and then she decorated the pocket. Again, layering and using up the scraps and some nice ribbon here on the tags. And she used chipboards. These are chipboards, and I guess she's got the ring coil binding. I don't have that, but this is so fabulous. So you all know that. So I want you to know you can use any book, like such as this. The only difference is that your pages would be less sturdy. It wouldn't be as sturdy as this is, but yeah. So, and it would be alligator mouth because of how it is, right? You'll have a little alligator mouth, but we love that. It's the more for us to have a peek into what's going on in here. So we don't have a problem with those alligator mouths. That's what we call them, open mouths. So here again is a pocket at the corner, and she's got little writing pieces that you could scribble your ideas on. And this is also a great way for us to use up our small pieces of papers as well. And so because this was chipboard, she basically layered on every piece of these chipboard. She covered them with these pieces of paper. And this one I really liked. I this was the selling point for me. Just this little book here. I just love it. And I got it because I saw it. I didn't even take the clip off to see inside. I just knew that I would love it. I just love her work. It is so stinking pretty. So, Julie, I'm going to be borrowing some of your ideas. Love that. This is a sticker. So all here we can write. All of here. Or you can paste photos or something like that. I my journals are primarily, I guess you can call it lookbooks if you don't want to write in them. But my journals are, I always try to make sure that they're writing journals so that there's space for you to write. I love how she layered these tags on the page. Beautiful. And her name is Julie. Let me see if I can get you her name so if you can go and find out. She doesn't have a brick and mortar store. She has a business out of her home. Her name is Sassy Scrapping. Julie, Sassy Scrapping. Tell her Aisha sent you, the girl who was drooling and complimenting her on her journal that she had gotten a few years back. So that's that. Now, this is the other one, and this one was $10. So the one I just showed you just now, this one was $20. Just love it. And so this one now, again, it's coil bound and chipboard. Not that big of an alligator mouth, but still. So here is a picture frame die cuts that she created there. And here's a belly band with some nice, lovely goodies that you can journal on. And she tucked it there in the belly band. We could never get these just the way we found them, so don't you worry about that. This I loved. So again, this is one of the ideas wherein it took me such a long time to find out what was what over the years. So I think here she just layered. She just did a really nice collage on this page and just did a layered design. So this is not to be used. It's just a layered design. Over here, you're able to write on this sheet here. This doesn't come up or anything like that. So this is a very much so a lookbook in my estimation. Enjoy the moment. Here you get to journal a little bit. But this would be great as a lovely gift and something that people can look at and be inspired. And you could still place photos down onto these pages. So this is not a write-in journal per se, but it's one where more so you can give as a gift, hide some sentiments and such in there, and perhaps you can use some photos about a trip or anything that you want to share with someone, maybe events that you were a part of and you want to share. And she's got some cute what you call it, come on Aisha, you could you could think what do you call it, tags. And these are so cute. And I know what she did here. She layered it like different pieces of paper and glued it and then created tags. Julie, you are so creative. Love how she did this one. My goodness, look at this cute little pocket. She is so good at this. It's just like a work of art, just looking at it. Love it. Now, we have this last little one, and this was $8. And you know, there's some people who wouldn't, you know, think this is worth $8, but you guys have no idea the work that goes into these handmade journals. They're works of love and labor. And when we don't know about it, we often don't want to pay for it. But those who know about it, they know about it. And so they get it. So again, this is a little bit not chipboard, but sturdy cardstock. And I found out the secret of this and how it's done, and I love it. And this style of binding helps the book to open nice and flat. But there's a lot of gluing to bring it all together, but I love it. So look at this little tiny, tiny tuck spot. And in there, she's got these cute, cute little writing space here. And here, I love this. You just flip that little part up there. Ledger paper there. Little scrappy piece of decoration. Again, you could put a little photo or just a lovely sentiment. So all of these books carry opportunities where you can put a lovely sentiment and gift it to someone. It's not so much about writing, page upon page, but it's sweet, kind, loving sentiments and gifting. And I love how she tucks in these things so strategically. You don't even know which one is a tuck and which one isn't. You just have to figure it out with all the fun there is. Look at this one. Look at the little cute belly band. Love it. Julie, I love your style. Maybe with time I can collect a whole set of her stuff. But I just love it. Love it. So now I've got 4 of her journals. From the little itty baby to the big gigantic baby. How do you like that? I hope you guys love that. So that was a really, really beautiful find for me. I love that so much. Now, there was another lady who was a young lady. Beautiful. Her spirit, serene, like an angel. And I am going to go to her stuff now. So her booth is called More Than Words. She's called More Than Words. Do you see that there? More Than Words. Love it. And she doesn't have a brick and mortar place, like myself. We don't have a brick and mortar place. So this is her card. Her name is Raquel. Love Jordan and Raquel. So I'm not sure if Jordan is a male or her partner or friend, but she was there on her own. And this is her card, More Than Words. So you want to check out her information. You will love it. So she is one of those individuals with the hidden books, like the date with a book. Yeah, that's what they call it. Date with a book, nicely wrapped and with all the good, lovelies tucked into the front with, the bookmarks and all these stuff. Very, very nice. And she also carried books that people can use in their artwork and such. And because this was smaller, or just because, she had these that were painted over. And I noticed that she renamed them. So this one, it said no. This one says dress rehearsal. So this would be great as a gift set because it says no dress rehearsal, right? Life is not a dress rehearsal. It's the real deal, right? And so this will be great because all I have to do is decorate it now and sell it in a set of 3, gut it, and create some fabulous journals with this. And for someone who want to, they can even just use this as a decoration. But the journaler and, that I am, I have to create this for my customers. Maybe one of you might want to have a set where it's all done up for you beautifully. So I got that from her, and this was $5 because it was in a set. And this one is called Leave Her to Heaven. Now, I'm not 100% sure if I want to sell this when I'm finished creating a journal out of it. Because I just love the title, and it might be just the thing for me to have. Maybe I will make it an idea journal, because I have an idea journal and it's bursting at the seam. I need another. But this particular book was published in 1947, and this was $5. And for Canada and at an event such as this, that was a good deal. So I got these two from her, so that was $10. And then I got, so let me put these aside. Wow, we were already at 20 minutes. Can you tell the fun that I had? So then, still from her, she had these books, then she had the wrapped Date with a Book. If you go online, you'll see Date with a Book, type that in, and you'll see how these books are wrapped, and you wouldn't know what the stories are except the synopsis of it. That's laid out as a tag. But she also had a set of the set books from the wrapped packages, so individuals who prefer not to be surprised can see exactly what it is they would be getting as gifts for their loved ones or for themselves. So she had that. And then she had cellophane bags, clear cellophane bags with a book and ephemera, so that she can, present those to individuals who want to do their own decorating. And those were clear cellophane bags and such. And those were $20. So again, I told you, your girl had to make sure she watched her budget. So I wanted to get what I really loved, but I had to be specific, right? And then the next thing that she had these bags, and this is her stamp, More Than Words. And then within the bag, she had a book, just a regular store-bought book that's coiled just like these ones, right? Except these pages are card stock, like sturdy, to hold the things you're working on. These ones here, for me, I would say we would have to layer them and use it because the pages are not very sturdy, right? But nevertheless, it comes with a book. And then you get to do all of the decorating yourself. And for that, this was $10. I didn't think wisely, or I could have gotten two, but I figured I can replicate my own. So I will be selling these myself because I do sell packages on my Etsy. If you go in there, I do have a few packages, but more so paper packs. But this is a wonderful way wherein instead of giving someone a ready-made journal, especially if it's a young person, wouldn't it be wonderful for they themselves to go and create their own? And so I'm not sure how many pieces of items she's got in here, but I will count it if you bear with me because I think it's great. So this here, she provided 3 of these papers. So 3. I see a heart shape. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And these are Scrabble pieces. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, the yarn, 14, the piece of ribbon, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, look at that, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Let's see if there's 100. 24. Oh, I like this die cut. 24, 25, 26. We could even count this, right? Let's say 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, that's nice, a stamp. 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. I like this. 45. Oh, this would be nice being decorated. Oh, so is that 45? Now this is a whole piece of these Scrabble pieces and some fell. So we could just consider this one piece. So 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. It's probably 100 pieces. 67, 68, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68. I hope I didn't lose my way counting. 69, 70. And look, this is a whole pack of the bull bunnies. Oh my gosh. It's just that I didn't go through it, you know, all the entire package. That wouldn't be, I didn't think that would have been cool, so I didn't. 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. I love this. 75, 76, 77. Okay, so it's not 100 pieces. 78, 79. So I counted 79 pieces, but that's a lot uh, that you can create something beautiful out of these blank pages and still have leftovers. And you will be able to do something else with it as well, because this, for example, you would have to cut it down and use it maybe somewhere else, because this is too large for this. So you wouldn't be able to use this by itself, but maybe you can cut it down and then just decorate the edges. So you can get two out of this by just cutting it apart. You got to be creative, right? So isn't that fantastic? So this is Raquel. And Raquel, I thank you for this idea, because working with the children and, you know, going out to do my facilitating and such at my events, this would be a wonderful idea. So I thank you for this idea, and I'm giving all credit to Raquel. And this is Raquel. Raquel, thank you so much for that idea. I love it. Thank you so much. And I tell you, I was sharing with my daughter, I was telling her about Raquel, because her aura, those of you who believe in energy, I believe in Christ and all that, but also the person's energy. You can be with someone and feel really creepy and really uncomfortable, but this young lady, and I say young lady because she's somewhere in her mid-20s, she is beautiful inside and out. Even her voice is calm and just, Raquel, you will go far in your business. And I hope I meet you again. I just love your energy, and you give me so many ideas for my business, and so I want to give credit to you. So now let's look at some of the other stuff that I got. I got this as a gift, because if you spend, I think, $50 or more, so I just had to spend that amount because of what I got. So this is a gift that will be going somewhere. And actually, you know what? Let me know which part of this video you like the most, and comment below letting me know you would like to get this gift. It looks like a mermaid, a lovely mermaid. Comment below. If I don't hear back from you, if you know, then I know you're not interested. Even if you comment, you have to comment and let me know that you're interested in this stamp. And the first person who says that will get it, and then I will ask you to send me your information. All right? So that's this lovely, it's from Sweet November Stamps. And the name is, it's called Perla. It's a photopolymer stamp. All right? So this is what you can win. And I would even throw in stamp a stamp pad for you so you could use it right away. Okay, how do you like that? Unless you don't need one, but yeah. All right, so what did I buy from this store? Well, I saw this and I actually walked away because it was $27.50 and I wanted to not miss out on anything. So I thought I can do without it. But before leaving, I prayed and hoped that there were two, and so when I returned, one was left. So I was meant to bring it home with me, and I love when things like that happens because I probably would have spoken about this for years to come, and so I got it. Some lovely, lovely, cutesy children. And so with my working with the grade fives and fours and five, I think this will be go over fabulously well. And in the summer, I'm also going to be having a vacation Bible school camp for a week in North York, Ontario. If you live anywhere around there and you want to be interested and know the exact date, let me know. We're still planning, okay? So I got that from that store. And I got this set of stamps again, photopolymer stamp. I just love it. It's Winnie the Pooh, and I went with that intention of coming across more Winnie the Pooh items because I love Pooh. And my daughter's name is Penelope, so and I used to call her Pooh Bear. So here he is. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's reading a book or weighing himself, but he's bending down here doing something. And here it says, a little consideration, a little thought for others makes all the difference. Made made with love by, hand stamped by. And here is Eeyore with his bum in the air, probably eating something. No, I don't know. He looks like he's got a drum set or something. I don't know. Here is a little dots. These, I forgot what they call these now. But these are just to give you these rustic type spotted, feeling on your page. And here we have Tigger. I think so this might be deemed ink spots because he seems like he's drawing or writing something there. So you see Tigger there on the floor? And this says, just a note to say I care. A card from. So Tigger is doing a card. There you go. And this one here, I had to get because here, as you can see, it's a cutting die. And we see Eeyore, Tigger, Pooh Bear, Piglet, oh, my little Roo, and here is Christopher Robin. And so when you cut it out, I had made some cuts. I don't know where I placed it. Oh, here. So I made some cuts of it. And here they are. So let me bring it up close so you can see. There. Don't you just love it? Love it. One of the journals that went into the raffle draw at ScrapFest was a Winnie the Pooh journal, and one was a Precious journal, Precious Moments journal. Oh, I wish I had done a flip through of those. They were so beautiful, but I guess it was to be that way. So it's out into the world. And from another store, I got this one and I loved it so much. There was another that I couldn't get. Again, my monies only went so far. But this one was $18.29 and I loved it because I had so many pieces of stamps in here. And this one where Robin is pulling Pooh and everyone else is trying to pull to get him out of there. And here is Piglet and Robin over here. Piglet and Pooh over here. It's just beautiful. And here it's the sentiment says, favorite day, happy, best day ever. And I wanted to get another one, but the only got a piece on it that I wanted it for was where it says, oh bother. That alone would have made me, get that, but for another time. For another time. So I'm so fortunate. I feel so blessed that I got 3 new poo items to my building stash. And I love this so much, guys. Love this so much. Here you go. This is what I got. I could not leave it. I took one look, a second look, and I said, gotta get it. So these hands, so I would use it individually. So you can put anything into the hand here and just show the person, or you can put something in between here and hold it up. So this can say hello, I love you, or hearts. Could be anything. Now they also had another set of dies that you can create these little things to go around. I didn't need that. And uh-oh, I'm dropping something. Oh man. I think okay, here. So here is the heart that comes with it. And here are the hands. Look at these gigantic hands. I've never seen something like this. And it cuts like butter. So I made some cuts from that as well. And look at that. So, for example, if I take this piece of, oh, I want something that's colorful so you can really see. I'm surrounded by paper type things, and when I actually need something, can I find it? So here this says, all you need is love, and I'm gonna tuck it right here. See that? Or should I use another side? I'll use the clear side. See? So it says, all you need is love. And I could even tuck it here instead. So there are 2 areas in which you can tuck the item into it. All you need is love. Absolutely beautiful. I must say I'm blessed with beautiful dies, and this is one of the things my customers tend to like quite a bit when they get their journals and they open it and they see all the stuff in there. Now this here can go something like that. If I glue just to the back there and I hold it in like so. So these are great for cards. They will look great in my journals. And if it's something like this, for example, it's not very colorful, so you're not going to get to see. Where's the heart? I had a heart shape cut out. Give me a minute, guys. So here's the heart shape. And if I put it just right, how did they hold it? They held it like so. So I basically would glue the top pieces. See, I would show you how they did it in the photo. You see how they held it there? So I will have to glue it in order to hold it. Oh, I think, look at that. 1 second. Look at that. Do you see that? Woo-wee. I would be kicking myself if I hadn't gotten this die. So again, let me know which items here you enjoyed seeing and which you thought was an absolutely wonderful deal. And I will send this to you in the mail with a stamp to go with the ink pad to go with it. Now, I must say, I know a lot of you sometimes you're just, looking and you catch a glimpse of my videos and such, and that's wonderful. But you have no idea the encouragement that it is when you make comments, and also it helps me to know what it is that you're enjoying so I can do more of that. So don't be shy when it comes to commenting. If 50, 10, 100 of you view the channel, the videos, say something. Let me know what's going on with you and how much you craft. Like, speak, right? It's there. Comment. I don't mind. These two golden books I got from a nearby Value Village because I went with a friend of mine and I said I want to get there spanking early to get in. And so we got there nice and early and whatnot. And we had enough time. And they had a Value Village in right around the corner. And I said, I gotta run in and see what they have. So I found a Pooh Grand Adventure and Butterfly Kisses. So these will be great for me to turn into one of my journals, and it would be very similar to Julie's journals. I make a lot of these. You could find, I think I still have one or two on my Etsy. So check out my Etsy store, guys. That is Junk Journals for you. The information will be below. And this was such a beautiful experience. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I want you to, you know, go and check out all of my contact information below and see what else I do. And Julie from Sassy, what is it? I don't want to say the wrong thing. Sassy Scrapping and More Than Words. Yes, Raquel. Check those two fabulous ladies out. Thank you. I love you guys. Share my videos. Check out my Etsy store. I need to get my books out so that I can get some more in my store. But even if you don't see something there, you can order a journal, and I will give you a few choices by sending you a video, and you can select which one it is that you like. These journals that I make, they are great for gifts for yourself, just to do, to-do lists, just because, birthday gifts, showers, if you're looking for, you know, I provide workshops. So if you're having a special event and you want someone to come and, spend some time with a couple of your friends and have, a fun afternoon or evening, I will be there. You bring your friends, I bring all the supplies, and we will have fun. So go out, check out my website there, TryPaperPlay, .com, and see you later. This was a long video, guys. I hope you had something to eat or drink as you were watching this, or pause and took a break. But make sure you subscribe, you like, and blow me up, guys. Blow me up. Send folks all over my pages, okay? Thank you and God bless. Bye.